Weird. Anyways, this is the Darkest Dungeon. It's gonna be my 2 cents on it. So the Darkest Dungeon is a pretty cool game. It's kind of got like a gothic, dark atmosphere into it, which I enjoy, and the rumors and stories you hear are true. Hard as hell. Um, so the game basically goes across the basis of it being hard. It's kind of like a Dark Souls sort of deal, to where your guys can't take as much damage as you would in maybe like a normal RPG or something like that. Uh, and it adds a new feature that I've never really seen in any game: stress levels. So stress levels, it can give you things that really screw you over. Enough stress, whether to missing attack, getting hit, or a character doing a specific attack against you, it can cause your stress to go up. Enough stress can actually give you a heart attack and kill you. And it can either give it, more often than not, it gives you something bad, with like greed or something like that. Sometimes in greed, they will just constantly go and grab a treasure chest or something like that, good or bad. And a lot of times it can screw you over. I will say, if you get in this game, I recommend not doing it with the Crimson Curse thing on, because that thing can screw you over so badly. It's so annoying. Now, there's plenty of classes in this game. You got your archers, you got your healers, you got your status ailments and all that jazz. One of the hardest things about this game, though, is beyond the stress, is the lights. So in light, it did say that you can get better items out of it if you're fighting in the dark. But the problem with that also is, if you're fighting in the dark, you can get ambushed, which means the enemies can attack you first. Your whole crew can get jumbled around, and a lot of characters need to be in a specific point to do certain attacks or to be good in a specific spots. So that can honestly screw you over. The gameplay is kind of, you start off, you choose your team, you choose your weapons, you can upgrade your weapons, you can upgrade your items, and it all goes down to, stress levels, because you don't really go up in levels, so to speak. You go in like being able to handle more stress. I've not really seen any difference in the stress levels depending on how high of a rank the person is, but somebody else might have been able to do that. I don't know. But what I can say, though, is that it's hard as hell. Some enemies can just wreck your day, whether it is because of a status ailment, or they do something to like defend their allies or something like that. With the Crimson Curse thing on, it makes it a lot harder, because the Crimson Curse causes stress levels when your guy wants blood, and it's a status ailment that I hate. I hate it. It's so annoying. A few of the characters I enjoy is the Crusader, the Plague Doctor. I do like, who's the other one called? Not the Crusader. Dang, what was his name? Jester. I like the Jester. And you really got to focus on the gameplay, because you need to be able to make sure that all your attacks hits, that you can take out specific enemies before they do something. And it really boils down, compared to a lot of games, it really boils down to how you interact in the game. You need to be on top of your game. You need to be able to take out anybody that you come across. And some of the maps can get hard. Some of them are kind of small. Other ones are really big and have a lot tougher enemies in them. Sometimes you got to go and collect certain things, do certain things, or just explore areas. There's always like something you need to do in order to complete the mission. You can upgrade your weapons, your armor, your skills, and since you will more than likely go through a lot of your characters, you will absolutely want to try and upgrade your stagecoach first. You can get a lot higher characters, more characters you can choose from, but you will also have to upgrade your armory and your blacksmithing and stuff like that in order to be able to do that. The game is hard. It is hands down hard. It is probably one of the harder games I've played in terms of like RPG styles, because unlike a lot of RPG styles where your character is moderately overpowered, it kind of brings you down to like a Dark Souls style gameplay. And what I mean by that is, it's not like impossible, but it takes a lot of the concepts from RPGs and throws them in the trash. Like in Legend of Zelda, you have plenty of hearts and health that you can use, and weapons you can choose from. But like Dark Souls, you can't get hit as much. You have to be able to make sure that you can dodge attacks and maintain all of your your stamina and all stuff like that. And that's what kind of like this is. You need to make sure that you can maintain your stress and your health, because your health can drop very quickly because they can poison you, they can cut you, and it's one hell of a game. Haven't played it in a while, but I highly recommend Darkest Dungeon if you like gritty, kind of gothic style RPGs. I will say though, you might want to look up a few tips and tricks on YouTube to kind of help fill you out on that stuff. Because at the beginning, I didn't know what the Crimson Curse was. I didn't know what a few other things were, so I kind of got screwed over there at the beginning. But I would highly recommend this game. Darkest Dungeon. That's been my 2 cents. I'll see y'all later.